Namaste. Welcome to the next episode of Clinical Ayurveda. Myself, Dr. Mayuresh Agte. We were discussing the Medhya Karma, and in last episode we saw the case that the child was having less grasping power. So in that case, you have to think of the Dhi, which comes under Sadhak Pitta, and Medhya Dravyas, which are having Ushnadishna property, will be useful in this case. In today's episode, we will discuss about the next case which I mentioned in the last episode. Now, the mother is complaining about the child that he has got good grasping power, but he doesn't memorize it for a longer time. So, what factors should be considered? Easy answer, of course, the smruti. So, in this case, we have to think about the smruti factor in our Medhya Karma Chikitsa. So, next step, which doshas will be responsible or influential in this smruti karma? First answer obvious is kapha dosh or tarpak kapha, because it binds together all the things. So memory, the incidences stored in the memory will be gathered together, will be binded together by kapha dosh. And what will be the another dosh included in this smruti factor? It is Udan Vayu. The functions of Udan Vayu: Vak Pravrutti, Prayatna Urja, Balavarna, Smruti Kriya. Now just keep aside Medhya Karma. In the constant we have Udan Vayu has come in our discussion. So we will discuss about Udan Vayu first. Now Smruti Kriya, in this, by this function, the Udan Vayu is involved in the Smruti Karma, no doubt about it. But the question is, does it interfere with the Smruti as such? It means if there are 10 incidences stored in the Smruti, will Udan Vayu make it 11 or 9 or any alteration in the Smruti? So always remember, answer is no. Udan Vayu does not interfere with the content of the Smruti. It will just bring out the whatever memorized in the brain, and it will be brought in front of mind or in mind by Udan Vayu. It will not make any alteration to the Smruti. So it will not, Udan Vayu will not increase the Smruti or decrease the Smruti either. Because if you see the functions of Udan Vayu, the function of Udan Vayu is to just express Prayatna, Urja, Bala, Varna, Smruti, Kriya, Vak, Pravrutti. What are these? Something thought comes in my mind and I express through talking. Varna Karma is under Ratta Dhatu. Ratta Dhatu creates Varna Karma. Whatever it is, it's a white, black, whatever it is. That Varna is only brought on the skin by Udan Vayu. Udan Vayu will not interfere with the color of the or complexion of the skin. Bala also, the water has been nourishment has been done in the body and dhatu are formed. That bala, whatever it is in the strain, minimum, moderate, maximum, it will be brought in action by Udan Vayu, but Udan Vayu will not alter this strain as by its own. Similarly, Smruti Kriya, when we say the function is of Udan Vayu, Udan Vayu will only express that much of Smruti which is stored in the brain. So this is a very important factor to be remembered in the case of Udan Vayu. Udan Vayu is the expressive Vayu which expresses Vapravritti, Bala, Varna, Smruti, but he will not, even Prayatna is also expression of something came into the mind. But Udan Vayu will not interfere as a quantity wise in all these factors. So to increase the smrti, we have to think of the kapha dosh mainly. In my first episode, I discussed with you that along with Dravya Guna Vigyan as a base, we are going to talk Sharirik Kriya, Nidan, and other subjects also. And this is the example what we talk about Udan Vayu. This is the Sharirik Kriya of Udan Vayu, which must be considered, and it is helpful to explain in the other diseases. We will come to that point when we will go with the discussion of the various diseases. So, though Udan Vayu is being involved in Smrti Kriya, Udan Vayu will not alter the content of the Smrti. Udan Vayu will only express the Smrti on the mind. Now, to increase this Smrti of this child, he has got good grasping power, but doesn't memorize it for longer time. You have to increase the Smrti and you have to think of the Tarpak Kapha mainly. Now, a homework for you. Now you will see, okay, to increase the kapha, use the kapha vruddhikara gunas, guru, snigdha, etc. And the as with this samay sarvesha, when kapha gets increased, it will have a good effect on the smrti karma. Yes, no doubt about it. But I want the specific guna which will affect the smrti karma. Again I repeat, kapha saman guna are all good for the kapha. They will increase tarpa kapha and ultimately they will have influence on the smrti, no doubt about it. But to pinpoint the chikitsa, which guna is to be considered most when you are dealing with the smrti treatment to increase the smrti. Homework for you, and we will discuss this point in next episode. Thank you very much.